everybody. This is Scully Moore, along with my partner, Scott Allen from 12 AM 650 Radio. And Scott, we've got Bruiser Brody, very, very big man. And we've also got Superfly Tui, a very, very skilled wrestler out of the islands.
This is one that has been building for a while.
Yes.
This match between Bruiser Brody and Kevin Sullivan and Maniac Mark, along with Superfly Tui. Bruiser Brody a while back said he would never be burned, but he was burned by the Sheik, and the Sheik is not decided not to show up here tonight. I don't know if he was getting a little weak-kneed or what.
I think the Sheik knew that Bruiser Brody was bringing that 2x4.
Mr. 2x4,
that's right. Mr. 2x4, and I think that that's the reason why the Sheik didn't bring the fire. I think that's the reason why the Sheik didn't show up. And I just think the Sheik is afraid of Bruiser Brody, because he knows that there is bad blood between these two.
But then, you know, the Sheik has worked so many years with Maniac Mark Lewin and Kevin Sullivan around the country, in Hawaii as well. So that's, for Bruiser Brody, he's still getting what he wanted. Those people that have ganged up together so many times and caused so much injuries to him.
There's Maniac Mark Lewin now, and Bruiser Brody, they're locking hands.
A human tug-of-war, I guess. Maniac Mark is another one of those guys that, you know, maybe if you look at him from a distance, he may not seem that big, but when you get up next to him, that guy is huge. He is solid, works out all the time. You know, he's another one of those that hardly ever speaks. He lifts more weights than he works. He works out more than he talks.
Well, I don't know. He doesn't talk too much, Scotty. He just sort of stands there, and maybe he's just taking it all in and sorting it all out, and then who knows, you know. But he doesn't say very much at all.
And, of course, walking around the ring, someone we have to watch out for, the fallen angel who serves in some way, shape, or form Kevin Sullivan's every wish and whim.
One of the most beautiful ladies I've seen in a long, long time. Also the most deadly. There she is. There she is.
You see that V that she's making with those fingers. I overheard some conversations, and that's one of the things that they do when they're about to pull out some kind of foreign object, or when they're about to go for someone's eyes using those illegal tactics.
You know, Scotty, have you ever seen a scorpion fish?
No, I haven't.
They're red and white. They got these spines, and they're not the most beautiful fish in the sea, but they're also the most deadly. And that's the fallen angel right there. Beautiful, beautiful, and deadly.
And so deadly, indeed.
Her bite is just, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, moving on with the wrestling action.
Okay.
Bruiser Brody in there in a headlock. Maniac Mark Lewin, as they have taken the pads off the turnbuckle right onto the steel. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. But, Collie, what they've done, the padding is gone.
That's steel now. And, you know, Kevin Sullivan is always sort of downing the locals and putting the locals down and all this sort of thing. But, you know, he's in there with Superfly Tui now.
Yeah,
now, he's one of our pride and joy.
And look, did you see that, Collie? He just made a very obscene gesture to Superfly Tui. Bruiser, look at the fallen angel getting into the action. She has gotten something around Bruiser Brody's neck.
I told you she's deadly, Scotty. There goes Superfly Tui.
Everyone in the ring again, Collie. It's happened again. Who is fighting who? Everyone fighting everyone.
Bruiser Brody taking on the Maniac and Kevin Sullivan at the same time. Here comes Superfly Tui with an elbow to the chest. A big
and an illegal kick to the groin area of Bruiser Brody. Kevin Sullivan never plays fair.
There's the Maniac. They're all in the ring at the same time.
Tui taking a couple of big knees to the stomach, pinned in the corner. Bruiser Brody looking for some opportunity to get Kevin Sullivan down to the mat for that all-important 3 count.
Superfly Tui being choked in the corner. They're trying to recuperate. Wes Menzel has no control over this match whatsoever.
And the thing that gets me, Collie, is when you see a match like that, it seems like one of the team is trying to play fair. The man will stay out of the ring if he hasn't been tagged in, and they get themselves in trouble sometimes, but it's good to see that at least they're trying to play by the rules. A tag has been made. Superfly Tui now in the ring with Kevin Sullivan. Got him in the corner. A big fist to the face. Another one.
An elbow. That was like a forearm smash to me. There she is, Miss Wrestling. Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel.
Beautiful and gentle. Superfly Tui went to the head of Kevin Sullivan. And Kevin Sullivan gives him one to the midsection.
And you know what that feels like, Cully.
Oh, God.
Look at that handful of hair. The referee doesn't see it. Superfly Tui thrown out of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. He's hit the floor, the cement floor. Full speed.
Right down here on the floor. He is in pain.
Maniac Mark Lewin has got him.
Watch it, Scotty. Here we go again.
They're on the announcing table again. Bruiser Brody's come to the rescue. Now it's Maniac Mark Lewin's turn. His head is slammed on the table. The Superfly Tui, his head in the table. Up, a rake across the face of Superfly Tui. Slams Kevin Sullivan's head into the table. On the other side of the ring, Bruiser Brody choking Maniac Mark Lewin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrestling kind of action that you can sit at home and watch it on TV, but it won't be as good as being here. You have to be here. January 28th, the next big event, wrestling event at the Blaisdell Arena. You can never see it all on TV. Things will happen that we cannot get on film. You've got to be here. January 28th, Blaisdell Arena, 7 o'clock in the evening, wrestling action like you've never seen. Cully.
You know, I talked to Jack Lord about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he started it a long time ago, maybe about 16, 17 years ago, when he said, be there, aloha. And that's what it boils down to, Scotty.
Being there, indeed, Cully. You got that right. Superfly Tui being choked against the ropes now. A big forearm to the throat, to the back of the head. Superfly Tui is dazed, can't find his corner, but he's coming back now.
The Maniac Mark Lewin. Superfly Tui gets raked in the face there. The bell has rung. The bell has
Bruiser Brody is getting after the guy who rang the bell. He doesn't want to stop fighting. Look at that, Cully. And now Superfly Tui. Oh no, Cully, did you see that thrown onto the turnbuckle?
And that's a steel turnbuckle, Scotty. There's no padding. There's the padding that's hanging down there, Scotty.
They ripped the padding off Superfly Tui. This is terrible. The action is going through the crowds now as they're leaving, leading